Welcome to the Real Estate Baller Show. If you ever like any of the video we posted, if you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? It helps us more than you know. And the bigger this channel gets, the more people we can help achieve financial freedom. Thank you and enjoy the episode.
I didn't invent any of this stuff. I learned it. Have I made some tweaks and added my flavor to it and made some adjustments along the way? Sure. And do I have some frameworks that I really believe work? Absolutely. But I have learned in life, the more you give, the more you get. And it just feels good to be able to come on here and share, because unfortunately, V, most people that listen to this podcast or anything else are probably not going to implement it. It's the few that do that I think are going to see the results. And so I have been coaching real estate investors since 2012. And that is where I get a lot of joy and fulfillment when it comes to the real estate business. It might surprise you or people listening or watching us that I don't get fulfilled by doing another deal. I've done a lot of deals in my life. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the opportunities and the money that comes with that. Where I get a lot of joy is seeing people that I've worked with succeed. And so, yeah, look, storage in many ways has changed my life. I think it's a much better asset class than I think oftentimes people spend so much time stuck in the rat race of residential. And so now I coach real estate investors and people that are stuck in jobs they don't like on how they can ultimately just generate more cash flow, build more wealth, and just experience more freedom through the asset of storage.
You know, I go back and forth, right? I've been in single family for 10 years now. And sometimes I go back and forth, like, is it time to go do something else? And then I always come back to single family.
Yeah.
You know?
Look, single family is great. Like, here's the thing. It's what you know, and it's your comfort zone. And you can do extremely well. You can achieve financial freedom through single family. Everything you can accomplish in storage can also be done in single family. In my experience, I just find that it takes more volume. It takes many more transactions than it does with storage. You know, with storage, 1 to 5 really, really good deals can change your life. Whereas in single family, I don't know if you can say 1 to 5 single family deals can change your life. Maybe in some cases, for some people, depending on their situation, it can. But it's not that I don't like the single family asset class. I spent almost 15 years in that asset class. It's just that I didn't want to necessarily have to do more. I wanted to just do bigger deals and less of them without having to have a big team, big operations. And really single family, like, again, in my experience, owning a portfolio and having a portfolio, I would earn $300 to $400 in cash flow, and then a furnace goes out, or I have to replace a roof, and then my cash flow is gone for the year. And so I think the dirty secret about building a rental portfolio, and this might be a controversial hot take, is that it's not about the cash flow. It's about, if you have those assets over time, it's about the appreciation and the equity buildup. But it's interesting, like you and I got connected because of a mutual friend of ours, Will Hull. And, I had the pleasure of working with Will for years, and he was part of our mastermind. And the reason I bring up Will is because there's a lot of people that you and I know that have over 100 doors in their portfolio. I can't speak for you, but I've had one-on-one conversations with many of them who have been in the process of downsizing that portfolio and selling off a lot of those assets to then now take that equity, take that cash that was locked in those houses, and putting it into bigger asset classes like storage.
I think it's just a matter of wherever the individual is in their progress or path on this real estate journey, right?
I agree.
And hey, thanks for tuning in today. I do have a favor to ask. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with more amazing stories and insights from REBallers. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. This episode is brought to you by Jet Lending. For over 20 years, Jet Lending has been helping real estate investors succeed. They offer 100% financing so you can be in at $0 at closing. I can always count on Jet Lending to fund my deals. If you're looking to fund your next deal, contact our friend over at jetlending.com.